What's up, fam? This is your boy Dremagix, and here are 3 easy card tricks you can do at home. So grab your deck of cards and... Yo, give me the... Okay. One more time. What's up, fam? This is your boy Dremagix, and this is 3 easy card tricks you can do at home. Yes, you are correct. Today we are going to do a card trick tutorial. I figured when everyone's home, now that we're still stuck with the COVID in the US, the rest of the world seems to be dealing with it fine. But what better way to enjoy your time at home by learning card tricks? And yes, I'm going to teach you the methods, and I know a lot of magicians are against revealing secrets on YouTube, but these are methods that you can easily find in any children's magic book or any other YouTube video out there. But thank you for watching this one. Hopefully you can learn and understand the concepts, and that's how we make more magic in the world, right? We don't make more magic, we make more magicians, and those people can do the magic to their friends and spread love and make magic and be incredible. So without further ado, first trick, 3, 2, 1. 4 queens and the rest of the cards. The queens go on top of the deck, so we separate them. The first queen goes around the bottom, the second queen goes about the middle, the third queen goes towards the top, and the last one does stay on top. So when you push them in, here's the thing, the queens, they're all magnetized, so if you give a little shake, they will all jump to the top. 1, 2, 3, and 4 queens. This is how you do the 4 queens trick. What you need is an ordinary deck of cards. And yeah, the cards are all different. You also need to take out the 4 queens from the deck. What the audience doesn't know is not only did you take out the 4 queens, but you also took out 3 other cards. 3 other cards. And what you're going to do is you're going to put them behind the queens. So they're going to land just like that. From the back, it doesn't look so good. This is what we call a secret setup. We're going to do effects, or probably not. I don't know, maybe effects. But you see, I have my 4 queens fanned out right here, and the 3 cards. And they're just chilling behind the fan. And I know what you're thinking, Dre, from the front, it looks like that. How do... You know, people aren't going to get fooled by that. Here's what you do. You take your hand and you cover it. So it looks like all you're holding are the 4 queens. Okay? And so when you do the trick, what you're going to do is you're going to square up all the cards. You're going to square up all the cards and you're going to put them on top of the deck. What the audience thinks is it's just the 4 queens, but no, you have your secret setup cards right here. Okay, so there's 3 cards on top and then the 4 queens, and this is how the magic works, right? So you're going to do this, and then when you close it up and put the cards on top, you're going to take 3 cards off the top one by one and put them into the deck. What the audience thinks is that they're queens, but me and you know they're not. Okay, so they think this is a queen going into the deck, and you really put this card into the deck because it is not a queen, right? And the second one, same thing, not a queen, but it goes in the middle. And the last one, not a queen, that's a jack, not a queen, and it goes about there, about there. And then you tell them the last one stays on top. That one can be like a leader queen. You can tell a cool story about a party on the roof, or like her missing her friends, whatever you want. When you close up when you square the cards into the deck, they still think those are the queens. So all you have to do is make a little magic move. I like to give the deck a shake like that, and then you can show them all the queens come back to the top. Try it out. Alright y'all, here's trick number 2. What I have here is a black 8 and a black 9. They both go in the middle of the deck, and you can see they are pushed in. All we have to do is give the deck a toss and we can find them again. So this trick really focuses on the audience not really paying attention to what's going on. So what you do is you have to take out both black 8s and black 9s, and here's your secret setup. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's not going to be an effect or anything. So what we have here is the 8 of clubs and the 9 of spades, and we also have the 8 of spades and the 9 of clubs. Make sure they're not paired with the same one. So don't have 2 8 of spades and 9 of spades in the same pair group, because the audience isn't really going to focus on which one is which. They know it's a spade, they know it's a club, they know it's an 8, they know it's a 9. They don't really remember which ones you show them in the beginning. So you're going to take one pair, and one's going to go on top and one's going to go on bottom, and you're going to have the other 2 out like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to show them very briefly what cards. What I like to say is I have a black 8 and a black 9, and what you do is you're going to put them in the middle of the deck. And the ones you're going to produce, the ones you're going to show them at the end, are the ones on top and at the bottom. What makes this trick really amazing is the little toss that we give to the deck, right? In Magic, it's called a flourish, and it basically just means something really fancy. So, how do we do the flourish? Now that you have your cards, the 8 and the 9 in the middle, and you have the top and bottom ready to go, what I do is you're going to hold the deck with your thumb on top and these fingers on the bottom, the rest of the fingers on the bottom, and what you're going to do is throw the deck into the other hand and catch it, and what happens is the top and the bottom cards will still remain in your hand. So it looks something like this. And you're going to use the momentum of you tossing the deck to retain the top and bottom cards, right? So when you toss, these 2 stay in your hand, and you can show them now the trick is done. The flourish is the hardest part of the trick, and that's why the trick looks so darn cool. Here's a way to practice the flourish without the cards spilling everywhere. What I did when I started was I took the deck, and the cards were on the top and bottom, and what I did was I put them on the table like this, and you can start this way, and what I did was I would just peel the top and bottom cards off and let the rest of the deck fall. That's also a cool beginner way to do the trick if you're not ready for the flourish just yet. And then start dropping them from a little higher up and see how that works. And then slowly you can move from side to side, just like in your hands, really fast. And the better and better you get, the more and more you practice, you can actually get some distance on the cards to make them go a little further in your hands. And that's the 8-9 mystery trick of Destiny Magic. The last card trick I'm going to teach you is a classic pick a card, find a card magic trick. Usually when you start card magic, people always want to do a pick a card trick, and now you'll know one after doing this. So what happens is you're going to have them pick a card, and it doesn't matter what it is. Let's go with this one. I won't even look at the camera if you can see it. And what you do is you tell them to put the card back on top. And so after that you have them cut the deck, right? So they can cut the deck, and you can have them cut again as many times as you want. You can cut as many times as you want. And this is what you do. You go through the deck just like this, and you can find their card. I think your card's, was it a red card? It was a heart. It was the... No, it was the 2 of spades. It was the 2 of spades. Did I get it? Was that it? Was that the card? Of course it is, because it's a magic trick. This last find a card, pick a card trick is very simple. It's one of the first pick a card tricks I learned. This card trick is called the key card principle. The key card principle is very, very easy. It's very simple, and this is how you do it. You have the audience start by picking a card. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's go with the 9 of clubs for now. So 9 of clubs. while they're picking the card, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the bottom card. You're going to look at the bottom card, and here's the thing, you don't have to be super sneaky about it. While they're picking the card and they're showing it around, this is all I do. Oh, let's do it again. Go ahead, pick a card. And when they show the card around, this is all I do. So now we know our key card. Our key card in this case is the 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. Remember the key card, it's going to be important in finding this card later on. So, next in the trick is you have them put their card, the 9 of clubs, back on top of the deck and have them cut the cards. Cutting the cards, what that does is it puts your key card directly on top of their card. So now their card is in the middle of the deck, but it's right next to our key card, the 7 of diamonds. So once it's in the middle, all you have to do is go through the cards, and what I'm doing is I'm not looking for their card because I don't know what it is. I'm looking for the 7 of diamonds. So once I find the 7 of diamonds, let's see if we can get a close-up of this. Once I get the 7 of diamonds, where the heck is that guy? Here's our 7 of diamonds in the deck. If you see it right there, now I'll know their card is right next to the 7. Okay? So a little close-up on that. While we're going through the cards, I see the 7, and their card should be right in front of our key card, the 9 of clubs. And that's how you find someone's missing card. It doesn't matter how many times they cut the cards. It doesn't matter how many times they cut the cards, because cutting the cards does not actually mix the cards up. All it does is it splits half the deck and changes the position. So as long as they don't split directly right in the middle of their cards, of the key card and your card, you should be fine. You should be fine. And that like never happens. And if it does, then you'll see your key card on the top, and you'll know that their card is the one on the bottom. Yo, thank you so much for watching this video. The 3 tricks you can learn with a deck of cards at home during quarantine. You can teach it to your friends, practice on each other. One piece of advice I would definitely give is start practicing before you actually show it to somebody. And now that you have a YouTube video on it, you can rewind and check out how I performed it. Plus, if you need more detail on explanation. Until next time, do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, do all the internet things, and spread love, make magic. Peace.